if you guys don't want to waste any material, if you're working with a huge decal, make sure you do this, okay? Make sure you align your vinyl. Depends on which vinyl cutter you have, but if you have the Graphtec, you will see the alignments. And then we can lock it, send it to the back, and just pay attention to how much the vinyl moves once it goes to the back. If it moves a lot, then you will need to realign it. I think this one is fine. We can work with this. We're just waiting for the vinyl cutter, but let me show you the kind of materials that we're going to use. The vinyl that we'll use today is the Oracle 651, and our transfer will be the Art Tape Clear Choice AT 75.1. And the idea for this project, we're going to start with one side. We're going to do a wet application since we're going to use this transfer, and we noticed that the paint it's not too bad, it's a little damaged. And then we can start winning out. I mean, we have more vinyl to cut, but we can start working with this since, you know, it's a medium size. Oh, let me show you the how tall, how big it is. I'm a giant, you know, I measured like 5 feet, and this one is like 6. No, I'm kidding. I'm like 5'6", 5'4", something like that. But yeah, it's a huge, I mean, not a huge, but like a medium-sized project. It's not too bad.
And Saul is 3 feet tall.
I'm a midget. And you already know, we added weeding boxes just to make it a lot easier. Especially if you're about to start this kind of business, make sure that you find out about weeding boxes and all that good stuff just to make it easier for you to weed out, especially when you get started. Sometimes you don't have any help and you're about to see why you need to learn how to add those weeding boxes. Nacho's about to do them by himself. Hopefully he won't mess it up. See how much easier it is instead of doing the whole decal like one piece. I think we're going to apply our transfer on the darker blue, and then we'll transfer it on top of the lighter blue. We're going to use our registration marks. We don't want to be too exposed to the sun. The less time we are exposed to it, the better. And that's why we are going to go ahead and do this.
Because Saul already has a tan, so
look,
we're not gonna want him to get any more sunburns.
Yeah, we don't need that. All right, so let's keep on working. Okay, we already applied our transfer, and one thing here, you gotta make sure that you leave enough space here, enough room here for the next layer, and the same thing on the other side, as well as on both sides, like the top and the bottom part. You gotta pay attention to all of those details if you don't want to waste any material.
Yeah,
all right, guys, we just got done with applying the transfer on our decals and pretty much just waiting for our customer to come back with his box truck. Now, when it comes to installation, we will not be able to use any magnets because our surface won't allow us. So we're gonna end up using tape, the blue tape, and we're gonna use our apple juice, which is the rapid tag, not the rapid tag, the other one, the action tag. In my opinion, it works just the same. All right, the first thing I'm gonna do is obviously clean our surface, okay? Also, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna install the decals in between our rivets. We're gonna skip them. We're gonna do the round logo on top and then the letters at the bottom. We already measure every side, and we use the alignments here. Since the circle would be really hard to measure it, there are no flat surfaces or what would they be called? Straight surfaces, flat surfaces, but we use the bottom ones down here. and we're just gonna do half, and we're gonna do a dry application. I don't know if we're gonna be able to record, but we'll try. So let's get started.
Yeah, because the weather is looking bad.
Yep, I think it's going to rain. As you already know, I'm gonna use my cutting knife, and Luis is here to assist me. I'm gonna do this side first. I think it's a lot easier when you do it like this, like sideways. Obviously, you will not be able to see much, unfortunately. But this is the idea. It's a lot easier to manage it, to control it. All right, I didn't ruin it this time. I didn't screw it up. Proud of myself. All right, now I'm gonna do the other half. Whichever method that you use, there will always be challenges. Like this one, I've noticed different challenges, but I still think that is the best way to apply the decals, like this. Obviously, I won't be able to do to the sides squeegee like this because I'm going because of the position. Someone said that it would be much easier if we did it like that, sideways, which I agree. This means that we pay attention to the comments, especially to the nice ones, nice comments. I'm having a little of doubt here because the tape won't stay. I don't know if our vinyl is going to stay. I think, yeah, so far, yeah. It looks like it's going to stay on the surface. We don't really get to work that often with this type of vehicles. Looks nice. Yeah, of course, I made it. As you guys can see, we're not gonna be able to use the blue tape. It's coming off on its own. We don't really have to do much to it for it to come off. And we're gonna do different sections. And we're gonna start cutting that section. We're just gonna keep on doing dry application. I don't know how the audio is gonna turn out. I had to stop using the cords because on our previous videos, the audio was really bad because sometimes when we use the tool bag, which you can also get in the description of the video, sometimes it gets in the way and it unplugs the cord. So we're using directly from the mic. All right, this is coming out great. All right, guys, I did record the other section. I mean, it was basically the same thing. It was repetition, and I just don't want to keep making videos longer than they should. We're getting ready to start working on the other side, and as you guys can see, the weather is turning really, really bad. I don't know if it's gonna let us finish this project. We may have to cancel, we'll see. I don't know. Well, luckily, the rain stopped, or actually we only got a few drops. We didn't really get that much rain. Finally let us work on the other side. And one thing here that we notice is that the vinyl won't stay, or like just certain areas of the vinyl peels off as we remove the transfer. But all we have to do is just push it back, and we may apply some heat with the heat gun. I don't know if we are going to have to do that, but that could be one of the options. Especially this area here, the letter C and part of the, I think it was number 1 that was peeling off. There you guys have it. We finally got done with the whole project. Luckily the rain stopped, or the few drops that we got didn't turn into rain. And this is the end result. As always, thank you so much for your support. Give us a like, subscribe to our channel, and get your materials through the links in the description of the video. If you guys want to keep supporting us like you guys always have, we appreciate it, and we'll see you until the next video. All right.